It's bright as fuck out here. Nice day. Not raining for a change. I just didn't feel like doing this today. And I fit into a little, what do they call these? Rompers that didn't fit my ass last year. So that's good. It's still a little tight on the butt, but whatever. I'm working on it, okay? So I just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the stepdads, all the adopted dads, all the grandparents that took on the role as dad because you had to. Not because you wanted to, because you had to. To all the dads that aren't really dads, but you act like a dad. To the uncles that stepped in and became dads. To the young men that are trying to do their best because you became an unexpected dad. All of you dads that have to work away from home, like my son, who leaves the burden of playing both roles on their wives when they're away to provide for the family, missing all those precious moments just so you can make ends meet, like my oldest son. All of you dads, and even those dads that did the best you could, but you weren't great, but you now look back and you want to be a better dad at a ripe old age, make the call. Call your kids. If they're not calling you, you did something wrong. Make it right. It's not up to them to make it right. Call them. Call them, call them, call them. And to all you dads who didn't do a great job and have expectations of your adult children, and you're still not making that much of an effort yourself, do better. You're old enough to do better. Dads, it's a tough role. Today's dads, I think, are doing better as parents. They help out in the kitchen. They help out with the kids. They show emotion. They show their feelings. They let their sons know it's okay to show your feelings. It's okay to hug. It's okay to cry. I think that's excellent. And to my dad, who's no longer with me, but I think shows himself often, you weren't perfect. For the first 11 years of my life, you weren't great. But you had the courage to quit drinking on your own and do better. You still made some failed decisions. You still were a bit of an asswipe. But you did your best. And in the end, if we hadn't had you, Dad, we wouldn't have had much affection in our life. So, I miss you, but I understand that you weren't the greatest dad at all times. But that's okay. I forgive. And I've forgiven my mom too. And she was part of the problem with you. I know that. Oh, and for those of you that comment on my ring all the time, it's a marble. It's sterling silver ring. I've had it since about 2012, 2013, around then. And I've lost 2 of the marbles, but it has interchangeable marbles. This one's blue. I'm wearing blue, so I wore blue. But it's a marble. And just, how can I show you this? See the little romper? All right, so there you can see the blue hue. And I got glass marbles, but It's called Got All Your Marbles, and it's an American company. It's not cheap. Shipping is ridiculous. It has to clear customs, all that bullshit. But I just ordered another package of marbles. So I didn't care how much it cost because so many of you people comment on it. This is the itty bitty size. And if you go on gotallyourmarbles.com, you can order whatever type of ring or earrings or pendant you want, and different gem marbles or gemstones that fit it, or just the marbles themselves. And it just pops out like that, see? And I've, every once in a while, I squish it tighter so I don't lose them and just snap it in. Because, yeah, I lost two. And one time I was swimming with my grandson, and he still remembers this. And I went like this or something, and he went, "Oh, Grandma, you lost your marble out of your ring." And he looked down, and we're in the lake, and he's looking all around, and he found it in the little floaty that we were swimming with. This was in Penticton. And he found my marble for me. And he still remembers that. And that was like during COVID when we weren't supposed to be all together. But we said, fuck it. And got together anyway out of the RBO in Penticton. June of 2021, I think. Might have been in 2020. I don't know. Can't remember. A long time ago now. But anyways, that's what it is. So you can get the itty bitty size. I love it. And I just ordered 10 more. And I think the pack of rings was $6 Canadian. Of marbles was $6 Canadian. And I paid something like $35 for shipping. So, American. So I ended up paying way too much for 10 little marbles. Oh well, it's my money, whatever. So Tom's tinkering. He didn't go into town to see his dad today, but he is going to get on his motorcycle and go see his parents next week. But he just wanted to have a day to do what he wanted, so he's tinkering on his truck. And I'm making a double batch of double chocolate bread. And look what just landed. Ew! What is that? Bing! Ew! Get off my deck, motherfucker. And I'm still not over the Oiler loss. Oh, God. They just didn't seem to have any spunk, did they? They were playing like chicken shits. I think they were afraid of getting called on penalties, so they weren't checking. They weren't coming up the middle at all. Gypsy doodling, passing the puck, not shooting. I don't know. And you can't say it was Skinner's fault. They made all the hoopla about, oh, the team plays better in front of Pickard. No, they don't. They fucking don't. It had nothing to do with the goalies. The goalies were doing fine. It was the team. So Oilers, now you gotta win 2 in a row. Not feeling it. Prove me wrong.